Communications Commission is blasting Democrats for pressing TV providers to drop conservative channels. According to reports on Monday, FCC Commissioner Brendan Carr said the move aims to squash political dissent. Additionally, Carr slammed Democrats for departing from American norms regarding the First Amendment. Earlier on Monday, 2 Democrat lawmakers sent dozens of letters to providers calling for the removal of several channels, including OAN and Fox News. Carr warns the efforts are a, quote, chilling transgression of free speech. Meanwhile, Democrats are trying to censor One America News as well as other top conservative outlets from TV airwaves. One America's Pearson Sharp has more.
Radical Democrats in Congress are coming after the First Amendment, and they're starting with One America News. In a mafia-style letter to cable provider AT&T, Democrat representatives Anna Eshoo and Jerry McNerney are trying to strong-arm AT&T into dropping One America News from their network. The representatives make the baseless claim that One America News has published misinformation and must be shut down for public safety. However, in pushing their conspiracy theories, neither Eshoo nor McNerney have tried to contact One America News or verify any of the information in our reporting. OAN is proud of our truthful journalism and can back up and prove that all of our reporting relies strictly on the facts. Yet in their letter to the CEO of AT&T, the lawmakers accuse OAN of playing a major role in spreading, quote, dangerous misinformation, which enabled the Capitol protests on January 6th. In a move that must be familiar to the Gestapo, the representatives lay out a lengthy list of demands from AT&T, interrogating the provider on exactly how many people watch OAN, what moral principles AT&T uses to determine the content they carry, what steps AT&T has taken against the spread of so-called misinformation, meaning, of course, any information that Democrats don't like. Has AT&T ever taken any actions against a channel for publishing such content? And ominously, whether or not AT&T plans to continue carrying OAN now or in the future. The Democrats doubled down on their narrative, even claiming that anyone who leans right are, quote, more susceptible to disinformation, lies, and half-truths, as opposed to, say, the other networks who reported on the mostly peaceful protesters from Antifa and Black Lives Matter. Several top Democrat leaders even fanned the flames and incited rioters to break the law with the promise they would bail them out of jail, getting pardoned by Kamala Harris, no less. Where is the Democrats' outrage over their enabling and incitement to violence? Despite their litany of false charges, can Anna Eshoo or Jerry McNerney point to anything that OAN has published that is inaccurate? They can't. Because for these left-wing extremists, their attack on free speech and One America News was never about reporting the truth. Ripping a page right out of Karl Marx and Joseph Stalin's playbook, the Democrats are attempting a communist-level takeover of the airwaves, shutting down anyone who opposes their radical narrative. It's not the government's job to tell the American people what content they should watch or pick and choose what programs networks should carry. That's the kind of thing that happens in communist China or in North Korea, not here in the United States of America. So as the radical left tries to silence conservatives, we ask that you, our viewers, reach out to your cable providers and thank them for carrying us. We also ask that you contact the offices of Representatives Eshoo and McNerney and stand up for OAN and remind them of the oath they took to uphold the Constitution. Because rather than promoting the truth, this effort is nothing more than an attempt to silence the truth and threatens to put One America News out of business in the process. If you believe in the First Amendment and the right to free speech and a free press, then we here at One America News urge you to take a stand now and defend your constitutional rights against this government-sanctioned hit job on our freedoms. For One America News, I'm Pearson Sharp.
Now, with that still to come on One American News, a new